Hi everyone. This is a presentation on Clean City project. I hope everyone is able to see because I'm sharing the screen. That's just the introduction page. This is the problem statement. Today, if you go to town in the city, you find that there's trash all over the place. Most streets have a lot of rubbish everywhere. So the government has tried to bring around KCCA to clean the streets, but you find that they are not very effective since they have no idea of where to clean, where to go, something like that. So this is what my project is trying to solve. We look at the fact that we are going to have an artificial intelligence machine that can determine which streets are dirty, and then it sends notification to the people in KCCA so that they can send the people responsible to go and clean those areas. So I think it will be able to help the community because it will simplify the process of knowing which place is dirty and which place is not. So they don't waste their time going to places that don't need to be clean. And also it enables them concentrate in the places that require cleaning. We go to the application of artificial intelligence. That is what I've talked about, basically in the problem statement. Also the application of artificial intelligence is covered because the artificial intelligence machine will be the one detecting that this place is dirty, you can clean. Place is not dirty, then you don't need to go there. So we go to the type of data used in the project. It's going to be using images. I realized that there are data sets for the trash already on Google, and they're open source data sets. So I'll be able to access them and use them in my project so that they can help out with that also. And then we go to differences between supervised and unsupervised learning techniques. Under supervised learning technique, this is where the machine learning happens under human supervision, meaning people label input data and then also they know the desired outputs. So it's like you're marking the machine. When it gets it right, you give it maybe marks. Then if it gets it wrong, you try to correct it. That is under supervised learning technique. While under unsupervised learning technique, you just give the machine input and it tries to find a pattern for itself in that data that you have given it. So there's basically no human supervision in unsupervised learning. Then the way that the supervised learning techniques were used, could be classification is used when the output variable is categorical. This means that the result is yes or no, true or false. So in my project, it will be used in determining whether something or material is rubbish or it's not, because that is basically what my project is about. It has to detect whether something is rubbish or it's not. Then there is regression. Regression is used when the output variable is real or a continuous value. In this case, there is a relationship between two or more variables. That means, for example, I brought out the issue between the variables time and being clean. We shall see that there will be a continuous value that maybe as time increases, a place that was clean ceases to be clean. As time goes on, the place becomes dirtier, then it will need cleaning eventually. Then try to polish. Then under unsupervised, we have clustering, and then we also have association rule. You can read through my notes to get this better. Clustering simply gets similarities or patterns in the data that you have fed into the machine so that it's able to draw some conclusions with time. Let's say you teach it that there are patterns. Maybe in rubbish, we can have something classified, maybe plastics, polythene. Plastics will be recycled, then polythene needs to be put in a separate place because it's dangerous to the environment. So if the machine learns that, it could be easy for other people to clean and also differentiate that rubbish. Then the technical challenges that I faced in my projects, the system may crash since there's possibility of the AI detecting rubbish all the time on various streets, meaning it will keep sending those messages all the time. Then the infrastructure required by the AI is highly expensive and costly to maintain. You realize that we shall need some use of cameras on the streets, and it's very expensive to install these cameras everywhere and also to maintain them because they need servicing every time, all the time, maybe monthly basis. Challenges with implementing the AI arises from the necessity of integrating AI into existing legacy systems. This means that there's already a system working for the KCCA members. So bringing in your new projects to work with their projects is not going to be easy since they already have something working for them. Yeah. Resume. Then possible solutions that I came up with, some of them were it requires the support of AI solutions providers with extensive experience and expertise during integration with this system. This will help us a lot because they will be here and they will be able to advise here and there on what we can be doing. Then also I tried to look at the notifications problem, which could lead to the project to crash. And maybe we can make it in a way that it notifies once in maybe 6 hours that the place is dirty, so that it doesn't keep notifying all the time. If it realizes it has checked a place, then it will check that place again after 6 hours, so that it reduces the number of messages. Then we look at the metrics evaluation. We have accuracy, recall, precision, and F1 score. Accuracy will be the number of instances when the machine is actually right out of the total number of instances. That means it is accurate and it is determining the rubbish, that this is rubbish. So it's accurate, and that's what accuracy covers. Then we have precision. Precision is where we look at maybe if the machine has we sample out the data that it has given us, and we see how many times is it actually right out of that sample. Then recalling is how many times has the machine managed to recall that this is rubbish according to the data we gave it at the start before it started operating. Is it recalling that this is rubbish and this is rubbish, or it is not? Obviously, it can't be 100%, but we could look at those values being in 90% and above. Then F1 score is referred to as the harmonic mean of precision and recall. So it will come from these two things up there. Then this shows the evaluation metrics, which I've just explained in the previous slide. So that will be okay. Yes, that is all for today. See you next time.